Sophie, why will you bring that poor thing into my house?
Inside, Amelia Okoro, 22, barefoot, heart slamming, stares at the eviction notice pinned to the door with a rusty nail. Her father is coughing in his sleep again. The kerosene lamp gutters like it knows tomorrow will be their last night here. Across the third mainland bridge, in a penthouse that costs more than her entire neighborhood earns in a decade, Sophia Adebayo watches her father pace the living room balcony. His phone screen glows with a single message: loan due. 48 hours. If he misses it, the empire he built on other people's dreams collapses. Two girls, two fathers, two universes. One secret buried in the past that will drag them all into the same storm. Subscribe now, because if you think you know how this ends, you don't. And drop a comment below. Who do you side with? The cautious father or the risk taker? Let's argue in real time. The first time Amelia Okoro ever set foot on Victoria Island, she thought she had died and gone to heaven. The air smelled of salt money and air conditioning. Men in linen suits strode past her like she was invisible. She clutched the plastic bag that held her recharge card inventory so tightly the handles cut into her palms. Sophia Adebayo spotted her from the balcony of her father's office tower. A girl in faded jeans and rubber slippers, standing in the middle of the sidewalk as if traffic lights were a myth. Sophia's first thought: she looks lost. Her second: I want to know why. That was 6 months ago. Now, in the present tense, Amelia is running. Not metaphorically, actually running. The soles of her slippers slap wet concrete as she dodges potholes filled with yesterday's rain. Behind her, the landlord's thugs shout in pidgin, "Nay, today you go pay or you go pack." Her lungs burn. Her brother's school fees are due tomorrow, and the only cash she has is the 2,000 naira folded inside her bra. She ducks into a bus park, collapses against a stack of crates, and lets the tears come. They taste like salt and failure. Sophia, meanwhile, is in her bedroom on the 32nd floor. The city glitters below like spilled diamonds. She scrolls through her father's latest acquisition report on her iPad. Numbers dance: 2.4 billion naira in projected profit from the Lekki Reclamation Project. Yet the pit in her stomach isn't about profit. It's about the memo she found tucked inside his desk drawer: confidential, shell company to launder loan interest. Her phone buzzes. Amelia's name lights up the screen. "Soph, I can't do this anymore." Amelia's voice cracks like dry harmattan ground. "They're throwing us out. Dad's sick. Everything's... Stop, just breathe. Where are you?" "Ojota, I don't know what to do." "I'll come get you. 10 minutes." Sophia grabs her car keys. Her father's voice echoes from the hallway. "Where are you going?" "At this hour?" "Out." She doesn't wait for permission. The Mercedes E-Class cuts through the empty expressway. Sophia's mind races faster than the engine. She thinks about the first time she met Amelia, how they bonded over shared hatred of Lagos traffic and love for old Fuji records. How Amelia never once asked for money, even when Sophia could have bought her entire street. When she pulls up at the bus park, Amelia is called on the ground, arms around her knees. Sophia kills the engine, steps into the puddle-strewn night, and kneels. "Hey." Amelia looks up, eyes swollen. "You shouldn't be here." "Too bad. I am." Sophia offers a hand. Amelia hesitates, pride warring with exhaustion, then takes it. The grip is warm, real. Inside the car, the leather seats smell like new money and coconut air freshener. Amelia stares at her reflection in the tinted window. "Your dad's gonna kill you for picking up market trash." "My dad's busy killing his own reputation," Sophia mutters. Then softer, "You're not trash." They drive in silence toward Ajigunle. The closer they get, the smaller the Mercedes seems. At the Okoro shack, the door is already ajar. Mr. Okoro sits on a plastic chair, head in hands. A kerosene lamp flickers beside him, casting long shadows that look like accusations. Emilia steps inside. "Papa, I..." Mr. Okoro looks up, sees Sophia behind her, and his face hardens. What is she doing here? Sophia stays on the threshold. Sir, I just wanted to. You just wanted to gloat? His voice is gravel. I know who her father is. I know what he did to men like me. The air thickens. Amelia feels the room shrink. Papa, please. She's my friend. Friends don't bring vultures to a dying man's house. Sophia's chin lifts. Then let me be the vulture who pays your rent. 1 month, no strings. Mr. Okoro laughs, bitter. Strings are the only thing rich people give poor people. Sophia opens her bag, pulls out a wad of naira notes, and places them on the rickety table. Take it or burn it, your call. He stares at the money like it's poison. Amelia watches her father wrestle with demons she can't name. Finally, he nods once, curt. 1 month. After that, we're even. Sophia exhales. Amelia mouths thank you. The lamp sputters, casting their shadows against the wall. Two silhouettes overlapping, inseparable. Outside, the rain starts again, harder this time. Inside, the first fragile bridge between two worlds begins to form. The next morning, Amelia wakes to the smell of akara frying on a charcoal stove. Her mother hums an old hymn, voice thin but steady. The eviction notice is gone, ripped down probably. Mr. Okoro is already dressed for work, tie knotted with military precision. Papa, about last night. Last night was a loan, not a gift. He doesn't look at her. I'll pay it back. Amelia swallows the lump in her throat. With what? With dignity. She watches him leave, back straight despite the cough that rattles his chest. The door closes with a click that sounds final. Sophia's day begins differently. Her father's driver drops her at the university gates. She waves him off and walks alone to avoid the stairs. Her Instagram is blowing up. Adebayo Empire crumbles trending. Comments range from schadenfreude to outright death threats. She scrolls until her thumb aches. In lecture hall, she sits beside Amelia for the first time since the rain-soaked night. They're taking the same elective, Entrepreneurship 201, because Amelia got a scholarship and Sophia needed an easy A. Professor Okafor drones about cash flow statements. Amelia takes furious notes in biro. Sophia doodles skyscrapers in the margin. After class, they walk to the canteen. Amelia buys one meat pie. Sophia buys two and pretends she isn't hungry. About the money, Emilia starts. It's already forgotten. I hate owing people. You don't owe me. You owe yourself a break. Amelia bites her lip. My dad thinks you're a symbol of everything wrong with this country. Sophia laughs sharp. My dad thinks your dad is a relic. Funny how that works. They sit under a mango tree. The branches droop with unripe fruit. Amelia tells Sophia about the time her father lost a promotion because he refused a bribe. Sophia tells her about the yacht party where her father bragged about making the poor stay poor so the rich stay rich. By the time the sun dips, they've traded stories like ammunition. That evening, Sophia sneaks Amelia into the Adebayo mansion. The gate guard waves them through without question. Sophia's the only person who still uses the back entrance. Inside the house is a museum of excess. Italian marble, Swarovski chandeliers, a fridge that dispenses chilled Dom Perignon. Amelia touches nothing. Mr. Adebayo is in his study, door ajar. He sees them and frowns. Sophia, who is this? Amelia Okoro. I know the name. His eyes narrow. Your father used to work for me. Quiet man, too honest for his own good. Amelia's spine straightens. He still is honest. Mr. Adebayo chuckles. Honesty doesn't pay bills, young lady. Sophia cuts in. Dad, can we borrow the library? I need to show her something. He waves them off, already back to his laptop. The library smells of old leather and money. Amelia runs her fingers along spines. The intelligent investor. Rich dad, poor dad. How to win friends and influence people. Sophia pulls out a dog-eared copy of the last one. My dad gave me this when I was 12. Said charm was cheaper than inheritance. Emilia flips through it. My dad says charm won't fix a leaking roof. They laugh, but it's uneasy. Later, in Sophia's bedroom, Amelia stares at the city lights. It's like another country from up here. It is, Sophia whispers. And I'm tired of pretending I belong. Amelia turns. Then let's find out what belonging actually means. They make a pact, 1 week each shadowing their fathers, no filters. See what makes them tick, what makes them break. The seeds are planted. Monday. Emilia follows Mr. Okoro to the Ministry of Works. The building is a relic, peeling paint, fans that wheeze like asthmatic grandmas. His cubicle is smaller than their bathroom at home. He types reports no one reads, stamps files that gather dust. At lunch, he buys 2 wraps of puff puff from a woman now with a baby strapped to her back. They eat on the steps. See, Amelia, stability, predictable, no surprises. She nods, but her eyes wander to the construction site across the road. Workers in hard hats pouring concrete for a new mall. Papa, what if you started something small, a kiosk, sell spare parts? He snorts. And risk what little we have. Your mother lost everything once. I won't let it happen again. His voice cracks on again. Amelia remembers the story. His brother, who went to Italy and vanished, sending back postcards that stopped coming. Across town, Sophia sits in a boardroom at Adebayo Properties. Her father negotiates a land deal over phone lines. His voice is velvet wrapped around steel. Lower the offer by 10%, he tells the broker. They'll cave, always do. Sophia watches him charm, bully, promise. When the call ends, he turns to her. Lesson 1, never show your cards. She thinks of Amelia's open face, how she'd never bluff about needing rent money. After the meeting, Sophia corners him. What if the deal falls through? What's the backup? He smiles thin. There's always another deal. That night, the girls meet at a buka in Yaba. The owner, Mama T, serves them extra pepper because they look like they need heat. Amelia recounts her father's day, the monotony, the quiet pride. Sophia describes the high wire act of her father's negotiations. He's like a magician, Sophia says, but I don't know if the rabbit's dead or just hiding. Amelia laughs, then stops. Maybe your dad's right about risk, but maybe mine's right about not losing sleep. Their phones buzz simultaneously. Amelia, brother's fever spiked. Hospital bill 45K. Sophia, dad's loan shark called. 200 million due Friday. They look at each other. The table between them feels suddenly vast. Rain again. Lagos drowns itself every season as if trying to wash away its sins. Emilia stands outside the hospital ward. Her brother sleeps, ivy dripping into his arm. The bill stares back at her like a dare. She texts Sophia, can you spot me 20K? I'll pay back. The reply comes instantly, on my way. Sophia arrives soaked, umbrella forgotten. They sit in the corridor, fluorescent lights hum. My dad's world is collapsing, Sophia says, but I can't let yours fall too. Emilia grips her hand. This isn't pity, it's survival. Back home, Mr. Okoro finds the hospital receipt on the table. His face crumples. Who paid? Sophia. He slams his fist. I told you, no charity. It wasn't charity, Papa. It was a loan, same as what you take from salary advance every month. The words hang between them, sharp as broken glass. Meanwhile, Sophia confronts her father in his study. The loan, how bad is it? He hesitates, then sighs. Bad enough that if we miss the deadline, we lose the company, and the house, and everything. Sophia's voice shakes. Why didn't you tell me? Because daughters aren't meant to fix father's messes. She thinks of Amelia's father, too proud to ask. Maybe they should be. They decide to launch something together, not out of desperation, out of defiance. A small fashion label, Ankara print sourced from local tailors, sold online. Amelia handles design, Sophia handles marketing. The first hurdle, capital. Sophia offers to invest. Amelia refuses. I won't start in debt. They compromise. Sophia loans, not invests, interest free. Amelia's pride stings, but her brother's smile from the hospital bed is worth it. If this moment of raw choice hit you, two girls betting everything on each other, subscribe right now. Also, in the comments, would you take a no interest loan from a friend to save your family? No judgment, just honesty. The business starts small. Amelia rents a corner of Mama T's buka to sew. Sophia designs the website on her laptop between lectures. They call it Legacy Threads. First sale, a teacher in Ibadan orders 3 dresses. The joy is electric. Then the supplier in Balogun Market ghosts them. Fabric gone, money gone. Amelia's savings. Every kobo from recharge cards vanishes into thin air. She confronts the man at his stall. He shrugs. Na business, baby girl. No. Vex? She walks home crying so hard she can't see the potholes. Sophia finds her on the steps of the shack. We'll get it back. How? We're broke again. Sophia pulls out her phone. I have a backup fund. Dad doesn't know. Emilia's eyes narrow. More loans? Not a loan, a gift from my grandmother. She hated my father's greed. They restart, smaller, but the damage is done. Mr. Okoro hears about the loss and explodes. I warned you. See, this is what happens when you chase dreams instead of jobs. Sophia's father, meanwhile, faces his own reckoning. The loan shark sends a car to the mansion. Men in dark glasses sit in the driveway all night. Mr. Adebayo doesn't sleep. Sophia overhears him on the phone. If I sell the Lekki property, I can cover it. But then what? She realizes the empire is built on sand. The girls meet at Freedom Park. Rain soaks their clothes, but they don't move. We're both failing, Amelia says. Not failing, Sophia corrects. Learning. They hug, shivering. Somewhere in the distance, a generator coughs to life. Betrayal arrives wearing a smile. Sophia's investment partner, Chick, son of her father's old friend, diverts funds meant for legacy threads into his own crypto scheme. Sophia discovers the transfers at 2 a.m. She drives to his flat in Surulere, pounds on the door. He opens in boxers, bleary eyed. It was temporary, he stammers. The market crashed. You stole from us. His face hardens. Your dad's the real thief. This is just evening the score. She slaps him. Their sound echoes down the corridor. Amelia, meanwhile, learns the truth about her father's past. Over dinner, he confesses. Decades ago, Mr. Adebayo offered him a partnership. 50-50 in a real estate startup. Mr. Okoro backed out. Too risky, too much debt. I chose safety, he says. But safety became a cage. Amelia stares at him. You could have changed. Everything. Maybe, but I gave you a father who never left. Tears blur her vision. The girls regroup. They file a police report against Chike. Nothing comes of it. His father's lawyer is faster than justice. But the revelation shifts something. Amelia begins to see her father not as a cautionary tale, but as a man who paid a price for love. Sophia sees her father not as invincible, but as human, terrified of becoming the father he ran from. They pivot. Instead of dresses, they launch workshops. How to start a business on 0 naira. Amelia teaches budgeting. Sophia teaches marketing. The first session is in Mama T's backyard. 10 women show up. They pay 500 naira each. By the end, 3 sign up for sewing classes. Word spreads. By Christmas, they're hosting sessions twice a week, but success brings sabotage. A rival tailor posts fake reviews online. Scam artists. Took my deposit and disappeared. Emilia's phone explodes with angry messages. She cries in Sophia's car. Sophia's father faces his own trial. Court date for the fraud charge. The media camp outside the mansion. Reporters shout questions. Neighbors pretend not to watch. Sophia stands beside him at the gate. We fight this together. He looks at her, eyes wet. You still believe in me? I believe in redemption. The turning point comes at Bar Beach. The girls walk the sand at midnight. Waves crash like applause. We need both, Amelia says. Caution and courage. Sophia nods. and forgiveness. They write their fears on paper, burn them in a metal bucket. The smoke rises into the stars. The workshops grow. They rent a space in Surulere. Mr. Okoro helps paint the walls. Mr. Adebayo quietly funds the AC unit. But trials come. A flood destroys inventory. Competitors undercut prices. Then the police raid. Someone tipped them off about illegal business without tax ID. Amelia and Sophia spend a night in a cell. The irony isn't lost. Daughters of two men who once despised each other, now sharing a bench behind bars. Bail comes via Mama T's connections. Outside, the rain has stopped. The city smells clean, like second chances. Sophia's father testifies at his trial. He admits to bending rules, but swears he never meant harm. The judge fines him heavily, but suspends jail time. Mr. Adebayo emerges changed. He starts a youth mentorship program, pro bono. Amelia's father joins too, teaching basic accounting. The girls watch from the back row, holding hands. Amelia visits her father's village in Delta State. The journey is bumpy, hot, long, but the red earth and palm trees feel like home. Villagers remember Mr. Okoro as the boy who carried water for elders. They tell stories of his mother, dead now, who sold Gary until her hands bled. Amelia cries at her grandmother's grave. I won't let the cycle continue. Sophia, back in Lagos, tracks down her mother. They meet at a quiet cafe in Ikoyi. The woman is older, softer than photos suggest. I left because your father made me choose between love and ambition, she says. I chose love. He chose ambition. Sophia weeps into her latte. Can we try again? Her mother smiles. Only if you promise to choose yourself first. The takeover bid comes from a Dubai conglomerate. They offer 10 times what Legacy Threads is worth, but demand full control. Sophia wants to sell. We could travel, study, breathe. Emilia wants to fight. This is ours, not theirs. Their argument spills into the street. Passers-by stare. That night, Mr. Adebayo's past catches up. The fraud case reopens. New evidence surfaces. He could go to prison. Sophia visits him in detention. Through plexiglass, he says, sell if you must. Save yourself. She realizes saving herself means saving what they built together. They reject the offer. Instead, they crowdfund. Lagos responds. Thousands donate small amounts. The total surpasses the conglomerate's bid. Victory tastes like jollof and justice. Mr. Okoro invests his end-of-year bonus in Legacy Threads. Small, but his. I'm tired of being afraid, he says. Mr. Adebayo uses his fine money to fund scholarships for girls like Amelia once was. The fathers meet at the new store opening. No speeches, just a handshake that lasts too long. Amelia and Sophia watch, eyes shining. Amelia gets back together with her ex, not because he changed, but because she did. She sets boundaries now. Sophia reconciles with her mother over Christmas dinner. Laughter fills the penthouse for the first time in years. The business employs 30 women. They celebrate with a party in the backyard. Goat meat, music, children dancing. Mr. Okoro and Mr. Adebayo share a beer on the porch. Your daughter saved mine, Mr. Okoro says. Nah, Mr. Adebayo replies. They saved each other. 5 years later, Legacy Threads has branches in Abuja, Accra, Nairobi. They've trained thousands. Amelia and Sophia sit on the rooftop of their first Surulere store. Below, Lagos hums, Danfoss honking, generators growling, life refusing to pause. Our dads would be proud, Amelia says. Sophia smiles. They already are. In the distance, two little girls chase each other, wearing dresses stitched from the same Ankara prints their mothers once dreamed of. The story doesn't end, it just keeps stitching itself forward, one careful, courageous thread at a time. If this story moved you, subscribe so you never miss the next one, and share it with one person who needs to hear that rich or poor, legacy is what you build with your hands, not what you inherit. See you in the comments. So if